Let's see if this works. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hopefully this is me. All right, cool. Let's see if this works. All right. We've got the right stuff. Hopefully everybody will come through. Good Lord. Chrissy, welcome to the stream. So sorry for the technical difficulties, you guys. I'm not sure what's going on or why I'm having these issues. For some reason, we're having a time. Just trying to make sure my microphone is in the right place. And welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope that you guys are having a good week. I don't know why I've been having trouble the last couple of times what I do is I pre-schedule the stream so that you guys know to look for it and stuff, and then for whatever reason when I go on here to go live, it doesn't go live, and I'm not sure why that is. So yet another technical glitch that I'm going to have to figure out how to fix. So, sorry about that. Thank you guys for following me over. Hey to Alia, hey to Zara, hey to Electric House R, and goodbye to Electric House R. We're going to just get rid of you because that is just an inappropriate thing to talk about on such a nice, relaxing stream. All right, so guys, welcome to the stream. How has your weekend been? How have things gone for you? What is anything interesting that you've learned or interesting that you've experienced? Anything that you feel stressed about? Think about these things and comment below while I take care of some business. I'm just going to put you guys on hold for a second, so bear with me. All right, guys, I am back. Welcome back to me. Let me read your comments real quick. Today has been a pretty good day for me. It's rainy and kind of dreary here, and I don't really mind that weather. So, I've just been kind of hanging out and relaxing a lot of the day. So, Kat is here. Welcome, Kat. Welcome to the stream. Kat is my mom for anybody who wants to say hi to my mom. Um, hello, Joe, first time viewer, Joe's Mystics. Kawana says hi. Robert says namaste. Chrissy says stressed and aggravated a lot lately. Okay. Well, Chrissy, I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce your name. First of all, welcome to the stream, everybody. It can be really challenging sometimes. I know for me, sometimes I get aggravated, and you got to really know a couple of things. You got to know what your triggers are. For me, I get triggered when I feel like I'm in a rush. I get triggered when I'm tired and when I'm like hungry. I get hangry. So I try to be mindful during those times to be more calm and be more willing to kind of relax myself preemptively so that I don't create problems in my life. So just understand what your ultimate triggers are to help you feel more relaxed and feel more at ease. The next thing is obviously try to avoid those triggers as much as you can. And the last thing is really pick your battles. You know, sometimes when we're aggravated or hungry or upset or whatever, we can make a mountain out of a molehill and we just get in the mood to have a discussion or an argument in that moment. Like we just have to say something. And a lot of times, if you just give yourself permission to take a breath, relax, and be peaceful, you'll realize it really wasn't worth arguing about or being upset about in the long run. I'm going to take a sip from my golden cup. So I'm super excited that you guys are here tonight. I think this is going to be a really fun night. For those of you who are new, welcome to the stream. My name is Jennifer. I'm a professional psychic. I've been a psychic for over 20 years. I have this YouTube channel. It has been around for a while. Recently, for the last several months, I've been doing live streams on here. So I do one on Wednesday. Wednesday's live stream is more formal. There's a theme. We do meditation. There's lessons to be learned. There's more to it, okay? So, Sundays is more of a chill hangout day. We're all kind of recovering from the weekend. We're getting ready to go back to work on Monday. And it's more just like a chill, relaxing, fun, raise your vibrations, that kind of deal. So here's what you guys can expect from this. And if you have any questions, read this little scrolly thing that goes along the bottom. I worked hard to make that for you guys. Although my sister is not here tonight. So I'm on my own. But we're going to do some pick a card style readings. We're going to have some fun. We're going to give away some psychic readings. It's going to be a fun night, and we're just going to pepper in some other fun things in the meantime. Another thing that I can tell you real quick, Chrissy, if you're feeling super aggravated and you have trouble calming down, the one thing that I can say to do is give yourself a mental time out. Sometimes what I do is if I feel really stressed or anxious or overwhelmed, I'll give myself a mental timeout. I'll go somewhere and I'll do something that I know is going to relax me. For me, it's writing out the 50 states, and I try to write them in alphabetical order, and I try not to forget any or get them out of order. And so this is something that is a calming action when you're just writing, putting pen to paper. There's something that kind of unleashes in your brain that creates positive energy. But it's also something that you can focus on that's kind of benign and not super important, but it's enough of a distraction to kind of get you into a calm zone. A lot of times I'll do this if I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, or if I'm having trouble making a decision, if I feel like I just need to do a grounding to help myself. And that's something that I do. You can find your own thing. You can name, the presidents, or you can name all the Kardashians, or whatever you want to name. It's just a nice, easy way to kind of relax yourself. I'm just gonna check comments real quick, and then we're gonna get into having some fun. Are you guys? This is gonna be so. Are you guys excited about the holidays? Are you just waiting for this year to be over? Are you excited? Are you looking forward to, Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate? Just looking at the comments. All right. Robert said, Diana says hello. Welcome, Diana. Robert says, level of frustration, but oh well. Well, I don't blame you. We all get frustrated. Was a fair day at market, so happy for that. Oh, good, yay! Robert makes breads. His business is called Pain de Bonaire. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. He's in Apple Valley. Robert says hi to my mom. Lemon Juice. I love your YouTube channel name. That is awesome, Lemon Juice. That is so cute. I love it. Hey, Lemon Juice. Chrissy, thank you. We have a Chrissy and a Krista. I'm going to mess that up so bad, you guys. I apologize in advance. Can I get a psychic reading, please? Sorry, Krista. I'm not doing like personal readings right now. What I am doing is I'm doing, pick a card readings that are themed for different themes. And I'm also doing some giveaways where you could win a psychic reading from me. So stick around and you may be lucky enough to win a psychic reading. Diana says, hello, everybody. Diana says hello to Robert. Lemon Juice says, yes, yes. Addison, welcome. You were here last time, Addison. Joe said something, but somebody's calling me. Hello. I'm so sorry, but on your thing. Yeah. Trying to get on you still have the waiting in your psychic thing. It still says live pick a card reading giveaway. I know. I was trying to get rid of that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Yeah, I'm having some issues. If you could sign into my account, if you know the password, and delete that. If you don't know, sorry guys. No. I'm here. I'll just do it. No, I'm just trying to. Sorry guys, technical glitches. I want everybody to find me where I am. Hold on. Delete. Delete forever. Sorry guys, it's a one-woman show here. All right, there we go. That should be good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. Just didn't know. Well, I mean, I answered the phone. Like, normally I would not answer the phone if somebody during a stream, you guys, just so you know, I would not answer the phone on a regular basis. But if she's calling me, it's because there's a reason. It's like, how do you call it? Like the control room for the president or whatever. If that phone's ringing, there's a reason for it to ring. She's not just calling to like chit chat about One Direction or whatever. So that's why that was just the first thing that came to my mind. All right. Thank you for calling me. Yeah, I just wanted to, because I got a little, because I know Shalini didn't look like she came back to your other show, and I was like, all right. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, hopefully, I did write a message, but all right, let me go. Sorry, guys. This is just the Hot Mess Express. Welcome, welcome. Also, I need somebody in the stream to be in charge of whether or not I have lipstick on my teeth, because I did wear red lipstick tonight. So whoever wants to be in charge of that, let me know, and you can be in charge of whether or not I get lipstick on my teeth, because I do not want to do this whole stream with lipstick on my teeth. Thank you, guys. So, Halloran is here, and he's saying hello, hello. Chrissy Kane, I'm excited. First time. Cool. All right, guys. Halloran, like your bat phone? Bat phone? Is this my bat phone? I don't understand. I don't know what that means. My bat phone? I don't know what that is. Addison says that's okay. No lipstick that I can see. Okay, cool. Taco Cat, dear admin, can I ask a question? Sorry, Taco Cat. We are not doing questions. What we are doing is pick a card readings in several different themes. And you guys, if you have a theme that you'd like, hey, love, or is my ex coming back, or will I meet somebody new, or stuff like that, that is a general theme, I'm happy to put that theme in the show. But we're not doing specific questions. I am doing giveaways, which I'm going to do my first giveaway in literally a few seconds. So I'm giving away several readings throughout the night. And if you want to win that, you need to be above 18 years old. You need to be living in the United States of America. You need to subscribe to this channel. And that is pretty much it. And if you want to be part of the giveaway, then just stick around. And whoever gets the first answer correctly is going to win the giveaway. Okay, so let's do our first giveaway. Let me get into my little bag of tricks here. I'm going to find a stone. And I'm going to pick out, okay, I got one that I like. I have a stone in my hand. And the first person who tells me, here it is right here. I have a stone in my hand. So the first person who tells me the correct color of this stone that is in my hand, I'm gonna look at it. Ooh, Sending the vibes to you guys, putting this stone right here. The first person who tells me the color of the stone correctly is going to win 10 minutes free reading with me by phone. So go. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to do my first pick a card reading. I like to start off the show like this. This has become a new tradition. I have these little magic cards. They are called the Making Magic Mastering Your Dreams by Priestess Moon. This is a cute little deck of cards that I was given as a present. And I absolutely love them. They open like this. Boom. These are great for meditation. They're great if you want to just pull one at random to give yourself a sense of direction, or if you want to pull one specifically and then sit and meditate with it. So they're good for both of those situations. They look like this. They're like little tiny cards. So I'm going to pull a couple at random, and we're going to choose, and this is going to give you an idea of what you need to focus on. You know, what is going to be the thing to focus on in your life right now? What are your guides and your angels and the universe calling you to pay special attention to? So keep answering about the stone, because we are going to have the first winner real quick. But in the meantime, I'm going to do this little pick a card while you guys are, and just so you know, I forgot to tell you this, but you have to answer one comment at a time. So one color at a time. You can't do like 5 colors in a row. You can comment as many times as you want to, but it has to be one at a time. Does that make sense? Okay. Let me just get these cards up and running. Grab a couple and let's begin. Ooh, I like these. These are good. Okay. So these are our magic cards. This is going to give you some advice and some guidance on where you need to focus your energy in your life right now. This is deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. There you go. So choose your cards and let's begin. Sorry, I keep hitting my microphone. All right, those of you who chose deck number 1, it's Little Luxuries. This is one of my favorites. I love this one. This is perfect now with Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. This might be encouraging you to treat yourself. And it says, I can't read that word. Sorry, guys. I'm legally blind. Oh my gosh. I cannot read what that word says. Here you guys go. I'm going to put it up for you guys to read it. Maybe somebody can read it for me, but I cannot read it at all, that first word. But anyway, this is about treating yourself to those little luxuries. Sometimes we deprive ourselves. We get so into like wanting to save up for something or wanting to be responsible or focusing on work that we deprive ourselves those little luxuries that make life great, those little sweet moments. And that little luxury could be treating yourself to a new makeup palette, or it could be treating yourself to a really fancy coffee or a new nail polish, or maybe you want to buy a movie for yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to buy anything super expensive, but it's a little thing to make your day feel better, to celebrate you. You know, a lot of times we'll buy something to celebrate an occasion, like, oh, I got a promotion. But sometimes you need to buy something just to celebrate you, to celebrate, small victories as well. All right, deck number 2. Hopefully I can read this one. It is Happy Love. Aw, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. Oh my gosh, I really like this one, guys. This is what the symbol looks like. And this is what you need to work on manifesting into your life right now, is a great partnership, a great relationship, good friends. You need to be willing to allow new people into your life, maybe manifest some different interesting ways to meet people. I know right now with COVID, it's hard to just go out and, go to do the things that we normally would do. So this is your call to get creative and think about how you can make new friends and get new people into your life. Okay. Next, and the last one, this is deck number 3, is, I think that says Garth. Ask the elements of earth for grounding, stability, and strength at times of chaos. Wow. So this symbol, I want you guys to look at this symbol. Any of these symbols that are on here, you can draw yourself, and you can use them if you have an altar or candles or anything like that. You can even just carry it with you in your pocket. But this is about you getting your life under control, getting your anxiety under control, learning how to ground yourself, learning how to give yourself a sense of peace and tranquility throughout those difficult times. And so, this is your call to kind of learn how to do that, learn how to ground yourself. Kind of like the things I was talking about in the beginning of the stream. I'm just going to check comments real quick, you guys, and see if anybody has correctly predicted the color of the stone that I have. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, you guys are so good. Okay, lipstick that I can see. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up to where we were. Okay, pink, blue. Ooh, ooh. We have a winner, guys. We do have a winner. And that is Alia. Alia, you won. It is a black tourmaline. This is a great stone. I absolutely love this stone. This is good for protection, and it's good for, getting rid of negativity. So Alia, you won 10 minutes. And Ashley, welcome to the stream. Alia just beat you out. You actually guessed correctly as well, but Alia beat you to it. So we are going to be giving away lots of readings. So definitely hang in there. Addison, you guys did really good. Finally, a good card. Yes, good, Robert. I'm glad. Happy love is in my life. Thank you for my lovely wife. Aw, that's so sweet. What a sweet sentiment. Alcheck says thank you. You guys are so sweet to each other. That makes me feel so happy. I love when you guys help each other and congratulate each other and give each other advice. It makes me super happy. I'm hoping that everybody is finding this stream okay. I'm hoping. All right, guys, so let's do a fun pick a card reading. So let's take a vote right now. Should we do pick a card love? Should we do pick a card career? Should we do pick a card a message from the universe? So just write down real quick what you want to do, and whatever gets like the most votes unanimously, we'll do that one. So let's just choose your destiny, whether it's love or whatever. And I'm going to do, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to set up for the next giveaway. I'm going to be using these cards in the next giveaway. This is the Tarot of the Divine deck. It's based on folklore, fairy tales. And by the way, guys, I have a new deck that I'm going to be introducing in December that I'm super excited about. It's based on fairy tales as well, and it is the cutest deck you've ever seen. But I'll be debuting that in December, so hang on for that. I like adding new decks because I think it makes these videos more fun and more enjoyable to watch. So I'm just going to look through here. And what I'm trying to do is get a card here for us to work on. Trying to find a good one that I feel that connection to, that I want us to do. You know what? We'll do this one. We'll do that one. All right, guys. What we're going to do is, let me see what you guys are voting on, and then we'll go from there for our next pick a card. Okay, so we got love, universe, from the universe. We got 2 universes, universe. We got 3 universes. We got 3 love and 3 universe. Well, we'll just have to do them both, guys. Don't worry, we'll do both. But while I'm doing that, I like to have you guys have something to think about. So here we go. I have this card right here. This is a tarot card. It is from the Tarot of the Divine deck, and it is a major arcana card. The first person who correctly predicts what card this is going to win 10 minutes. Alia won the first 10 minutes, so let's see who wins the next 10 minutes. And you can start putting your predictions in right now. So get going on that. Remember, only one prediction at a time, but you can make as many predictions as you want to. You just can only do one at a time. Let's see who is going to win. And let's start out with some readings. We're going to do love first. Just cause. And let's do, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to do just a random, I'm not going to gear this necessarily towards singles or couples. I'm just going to do this as a random, what is your love life looking like? And this way we can be a little more fluid. So I thought that would be an interesting way. But if you guys want this to be, if you want me to do another love pull on singles versus in a relationship, you can just comment that as well. And then I will, gear it towards you for that. But we're just going to do a general consensus of what is your relationship like. These are my Earth Moon Oracle cards. I cannot say enough wonderful things about them. They are my absolute favorite cards. I just love them so much. All right, so here we go, guys. Actually, these are backwards. This is not how I intended. There we go. Okay. I had the decks pulled in a certain direction, and I didn't want to flip those on you guys, as the energy is what it is. Okay, so this is deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. This is just a general relationship pull, or not relationship, but love pull. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Pick your destiny, and we're going to begin. And while I'm doing this, I want you guys to, again, don't forget to enter that giveaway for the next 10 minutes and tell me what card I have. So let's start with deck number 1. Deck number 1. I feel like you have been through the ringer. You have been through a lot relationship-wise. I feel like right now you are single, but I feel like you're starting to get back into the dating game. I feel like you've been hurt a lot, you've been through a lot, but I feel like now you're in a state where you're more confident, you're more, you know your worth. Whereas before, I feel you kind of questioned it a little bit. Now I feel you know your worth and you're really ready to kind of move forward. And I do feel like there is going to be a change coming your way. Let me show you the cards that I'm getting. The first card is this fairy card. Now, this fairy card shows me that you have tremendous strength and ability, that even though things have been really bad, you've managed to persevere. You've managed to get through and you've managed to grow. And that's not easy. A lot of people crumble under pressure. This card right here, this woman, she is coming out of the water. She is emerging. She is having a metamorphosis, and that's kind of where you're at. You have grown, you've blossomed, you've sprouted wings, and you know your worth. And this card right here is this Milky Way card. This is all about changing direction, changing perspective, and I feel like this is showing me that you're headed in a really good direction in your life right now. You're getting yourself together in a very positive way, and I do feel like there's going to be somebody new coming your way very, very soon. There's going to be a new relationship. Now, if you're already with somebody, you still could be meeting somebody. It depends on the situation. But it could possibly be things getting better with you and the person you're with. Though I'm getting new energy. Like, you've changed so much. The person that's going to be there for you and make you happy has to be a new person. They can't be kind of the same of the older energy. All right, guys. Deck number 2, your love life. I feel like you've been kind of on the fence with this person, or I feel like one minute you love them and they're amazing and it's just wonderful, and the next minute you're just like, what am I doing with my life? And so I just feel like there's been a very on again, off again nature to this person in you, and I feel like this has been really hard for you. Certain things we get triggered, and different people trigger us, different events trigger us, and I feel like this person triggers a lot for you in a lot of negative ways. I don't think they do it on purpose. They don't mean to, but I feel like it's a situation where because they're insecure, it makes you feel insecure, if that makes sense. Well, I definitely feel like you've been going through a lot. Both of you, excuse me, both of you actually have been going through a lot in your life. There's something called like the dark night of the soul, and it's when you go through this really dark, horrible period. I feel like both of you have been through that recently, but I am feeling that within the next month and a half, there's going to be a lot of changes. The both of you are going to be experiencing growth, improvement. This card is wonderful. This is kind of like an Empress card in a tarot deck. It's like happiness, abundance, growth, improvement, change. And I feel like because the both of you are going to be kind of getting to the place where you want to be, he or she is going to be ready to do that commitment and ready to kind of let go of their baggage and really be more solid. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that where there was a lot of on again, off again, and misdirection and misunderstandings, I feel like things are going to become a lot more solid. You're going to start to see them make more of an effort, and you're going to start to feel better about things. So that's deck number 2. Guys, don't worry, I didn't forget about the giveaway. I'm going to check your comments after. All right, deck number 3. Deck number 3. I feel like in a relationship, I just feel like I don't feel you're with anybody right now. I'm feeling like you're kind of single, and the sense that I get is that you do, to a degree, have to shake up your energy a little bit. I feel like you're used to being single, you're used to having that, and maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But I feel like you have to be willing to do something to shake up your energy. Maybe start dressing a little different, wearing different colors, maybe start listening to different music. You need to do some small changes to start to break up this stagnant energy. You kind of become very rhythmic and very, pattern oriented. Like, I get up at a certain time, I do this, I do that, I watch this. I feel like there's not any, like, you're not introducing anything new in your life. And I feel like, your relationship or your love life is kind of stagnant as well. I think that it's hard for you to imagine yourself in a relationship because you haven't been in one for such a long time. You just feel like it's never going to happen. And I think that, that is just our own mind playing tricks on us. So this Sun card, this is a great card. It does mean that you're generally happy, you have good self-esteem, you're okay, you're independent. This card again is you're in your comfort zone. You are comfortable where you are, and the idea of making changes is kind of scary. And this is again this card, which is the lake, which is stagnance. And it could be possibly that you're holding on to baggage that you need to let go of, but it could also be that you're just comfortable in your life the way it is, and the idea of change is a little scary. So that is the first love reading. I'm going to be doing the other reading from the universe in a second. I just want to address your comments real quick to see what you guys are saying. And I also want to see if anybody correctly guessed what the tarot card was. So let us see. You guys type so fast. Sometimes this stream just kind of goes. Classmates here. We're like classmates here. Oh my God, you guys are like classmates. I love that. I'm the teacher. That's so cute. I love that. It will be universe. Message of love. Oh, message of love. I think that's a really good one. I like that a lot. Lovers, the Fool, the Moon, the Sun, the World. Okay. So we have a winner for the tarot cards for sure. And the person who said the Tower, please forgive me. I don't know how to pronounce your name. But the first person who said Tower, I'm trying to, oops. It looks like it's a foreign, here's the thing though. this looks like it's a foreign name, and I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to show it to you guys. Maybe somebody can help me. How do I pronounce that? So, if anybody knows, you are the person who won because you guessed tower correctly. But I need to let you know that in order to collect your prize, you have to be in the United States. You have to be over 18. And so if that is not the case, just get back to me and let me know. Sorry, I'm just reading comments. So just get back to me and let me know. Like I said, I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce your name and I don't want to like butcher it or say it wrong, but just get back to me, comment and let me know how to pronounce your name phonetically because I'd love to be able to address you by name. But it is, in fact, the tower. There you guys go. That is the card. So you did guess it correctly. You won the 10 minutes. All right, guys, let's do a message from the universe. Which cards should I use? Which card should I use? A message from the universe. Should we use the Moonology cards or should we use the Earth Magic cards? Let's see. You guys, would you rather? Would you rather your message be channeled from these cards or would you rather it be channeled from these cards? I'm having trouble with my words today. Also, last time on Wednesday, we started to talk about dreams. And I just want to take a moment and, give you guys a little self-promotion. We had a conversation last Wednesday about dreams, dream meanings, dream symbolism. And I thought that was a really fun conversation. So I'm going to say here, has anybody had any weird or interesting dreams? You don't have to tell the whole detail about the whole dream because that might be a little too much for us to process. But if you have a certain symbol like that you had that was making you feel weird, and it doesn't have to be a recent dream, it could be a dream from far away, we can talk about that. But I also want to let you guys know that this coming Wednesday, our theme for our show is going to be about dreams, dream meanings, and different things about dreams. And the meditation that I'm going to take you on is going to be a dream simulation, which I don't know if is actually a thing or if I made it up. So I'm not sure. I don't want to take credit if I didn't. But I'm going to simulate a dream for you guys and take you through on a meditation. And we're going to be able to, discuss afterwards everything that you see and experience. I think it should be a fun show. So if you're interested in that, definitely come back on Wednesday. I'd like to be able to experience that with you guys. All right. So Earth Magic, Moon. Congratulations. Earth. Okay, everybody seems to want Earth more than Moon. That's what I see. Nubia G. Congrats. Okay, so for the person who did win, that I can't pronounce their name, Moon. Okay, so I'm getting more for Earth Magic, so we'll use the Moon cards for another reading. So don't worry, we'll make sure that we use the Moon cards for something. Let me grab my Earth Magic cards. Let me make sure I have them all, because I don't want to leave any out. This is going to be a message of love for you from the universe. This is a message of love. I really like the idea that it's a positive thing. Sometimes, these messages that are channeled are not always the most positive, but I think that we can all use a little bit of love. This can be a little bit of a challenging time for some people. I know some people get seasonal depression. Some people just get depressed around the holidays in general. And so, let's bring some light, some happiness. I think we're not all told loving things on a regular basis. So I'm going to get these cards going for you guys. And are you guys excited about the idea of the dream show as much as I am? I hope you are. Excuse me. All right, guys. Ooh, sorry, microphone. So here are our cards. This is a message from the universe, guys. A positive message of love from the universe. So we've got deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. Choose your destiny. All right, guys. Deck number 1, and I'm going to read those comments in a bit. Deck number 1, you have to know, you have to stop and give yourself credit for what you've accomplished in life. I feel like you are somebody that's always go, 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 and you're always trying so hard to achieve and to be strong and to, get yourself there. And I feel like sometimes you don't stop and smell the roses. And I feel like you beat yourself up too much. Like if you take a test and you get like, 9 answers right and 1 answer wrong, you're not going to congratulate yourself for the 9 answers you got right. You're going to focus on that 1 answer you got wrong. And so you got to stop doing that to yourself. It's not a good situation. You're hurting yourself. And I feel like the universe is telling you to slow down, to stop and smell the roses, and to really appreciate who you are and what you have going for you. So the first card that you got was this autumn equinox, and this is about letting go. It's about letting go of all the stress that you put on yourself, letting go of all the boundaries you put on yourself, letting go of all the expectations you put on yourself, giving yourself a chance to just bask in the glory that is you and everything that you've achieved. And this is, again, it's about, coming out from underneath the pressure that you put on yourself. It's coming out from underneath, you know, um, comparing yourself to others and all that stuff that you do. You have to really start to appreciate who you are and just love who you are and commemorate who you are. And then this is the fairy magic card. I love this card. This is about having that fun, positive, ethereal energy. And it's to show you that, you need to give yourself permission to fly, spread your wings, and, don't be so hard on yourself. So that is your message of love. It's like, you're amazing. Give yourself more credit. Okay. Here's the message for you. And this is a little deep. So, the universe is here for you. Whether you want to believe in like the universe, angels, God, whatever it is you believe in, okay? It's here for you. They're here for you. You're not alone. You're not alone on this journey. And, they want you to remember that they're there for you, that they are there to support you. They are there to help you. And they want you to strengthen this connection with them, with the universe. And it's about this long journey that you've been on and this, all the changes and all the hardships that you've had to endure and how strong you've been throughout everything and how you got to sometimes give yourself permission to cry. You got to sometimes give yourself permission to be okay with not being okay. I think that, again, while this other person in deck number 1 was like a super overachiever, type A personality, always want to get everything right and pushing, pushing, pushing for that success, I feel like you have to be strong and the anchor for everybody else. You're the one who everybody goes to when they're in trouble, and you're the one who kind of is left alone when you're in trouble. And I feel like you need to start being okay with not being so strong and be willing to honor and admit to yourself if you're having a bad day, if something isn't going right. You need to give yourself permission to release and let go and cry and, not always be the tough one. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to cry. It's okay to not be okay. And I think that that's your message, is like, they're there for you. They want to strengthen that connection with you. The universe wants you to know that it has your back and, strengthen that connection, but also know that it's okay for you to relax a little bit. It's okay for you to release. It's about releasing and letting go and giving yourself permission to cry or do whatever you need to do to release that energy. You don't have to hold it all in anymore. All right. Deck number 3. Um Deck number 3 is, your life is about to get a lot easier. And I feel like there's a Abraham Hicks, for those of you who know who she is, she's pretty well known in the spiritual community. So, but if you don't know, I'm sure somebody in the comments will let you know. Just ask. But she basically had this thing that she said one time, which was that we are all choosing every day whether we're going to swim upstream or swim downstream. And we always want to swim downstream. We always want to be in the flow. We always want to just be in the flow. And so a lot of times we don't realize what we're doing. We're swimming upstream and we're trying so hard and we're putting all this effort in, and we're making our lives a lot more challenging than we need to. We just need to turn the boat around and go with the flow. And so I think that that's what's going to be happening for you. I think that you've been stuck in a rut. You've been kind of feeling like things have been really challenging for you, and you've had a lot of setbacks. Things just have not been easy, and you need to give yourself permission to just breathe and know that you're going to have so many blessings. And this is what they're trying to tell you, is like you're on your way. You're going to have so many blessings. So many wonderful things are going to be happening for you. You just have to be in a space where you can receive them. And so you need to stop and give yourself some time to meditate, give yourself some time to rest, but just know that they have your back so strong, and they're wanting to let you know like that you need to be willing to go with the flow a little bit in your life, and know that they're going to lead you in a really good direction, that things are going to start moving forward for you, that you are a very hard worker, and sometimes you need to just be willing to slow, take a breath. But it's definitely, so many good blessings are coming your way. And I feel like they're kind of saying that you need to hear that right now. Like, you need to know that there is going to be a solution. There is going to be a happy ending. There is going to be that, improvement, that change that you're waiting for, that miracle, whatever you want to call it, is coming your way. I'm just going to check my comments, guys, and see what everybody is saying. What is everybody saying? Okay, so we have Ashley, and I've been having dreams every night about a crush from grade school that I haven't seen in almost 15 years, and I can't figure out the message. Ooh, that is intriguing. Addison, can't remember dreams if I had any. Addison, mostly if you're getting REM sleep, you're dreaming every night. We usually don't remember them if they're not important. You can keep a notebook by your bed just to write things down, and, in case you have the reason to. But if you're not remembering them, it's probably because they're not that important. Robert chose deck number 3. And so did Diana. That's interesting. Marcos is saying hi from Brazil. Hi, Marcos. Diana said, I had a dream about dating Mark Anthony. I was offering me anything my heart desires. Gross, he could be my son. Well, age is a number. As long as he's over 18, that's really all that matters. Gonna go with that flow. Awesomely cool. Abby G, welcome to the stream. Don't lose hope in life. That is true. Megan, I can't pronounce your last name, so please forgive me if I don't say it. Megan Palladino, love. Oh, okay. Hi from Ohio. Welcome. Hi, Marcos. Okay, you guys are all saying hi to each other. So let me talk about who was dreaming about the kid from grade school. It really depends on exactly what you guys are doing. Ashley, I love your YouTube name. That's so cute. It really depends on what you guys are doing in the dream and how the dream is going. So the details of the dream can make a difference, but I feel like you're kind of dreaming about this person because you're longing for a simpler time in your life. Things are complicated for you right now. You're feeling overwhelmed, especially in relationships and with guys. You may feel exacerbated, and I feel you're just looking for like when things were easier and more comfortable. And I think that's what the dream is about, and it's about maybe going back to basics. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of something that I do with my clients. A lot of times people are really wanting to be in a relationship so badly that they're willing to put up with stuff that they shouldn't put up with. So like putting up with abusive behaviors, putting up with cheating, putting up with drugs and alcohol and things that are like just really dysfunctional. And so what I like to do when I find that somebody's doing that and I'm trying to help them to overcome this and get past this, I take them back into their youth and I take them back to about 8 years old. And I say, listen, think about who you were when you were 8 years old, who you were, what you stood for. Think about the type of man you dreamt about marrying or woman you dreamt about marrying when you were 8 years old. And think about what qualities that person had, and then compare those qualities to what you're dealing with now. Would the 8-year-old version of you want to be with this person? Would the 8-year-old version of you think that you were making a bad choice? So when we're 8 years old, we are more innocent, we're pure, and we have a more sense of self-worth. We have more sense of a little bit of idealistic, but more a sense of, what a good relationship can be if we have that experience around us. Most of us can kind of relate in some way or another. But we have this ideal about relationships at that age. I know it's kind of funny, but I think that you might be dreaming about this person because that point in your life was maybe more idealistic. Maybe that was the last memory you have of having a pure, happy, kind of unadulterated relationship. And I think that it's to kind of redirect your standards. We all have standards. We all have things that we're willing and not willing to put up with. And sometimes if we're lonely or if we're really liking somebody enough, we'll kind of skew those standards. And sometimes there's things that we're willing to deal with and sometimes they're not. And we can only make the choice. We're the only ones. But there's some standards that are okay to skew. Like, well, I really wanted somebody who was, educated and had a white collar job. And this guy is not educated. But you know what? I like him enough. I'm willing to let that go. That is not a standard that is important to me anymore. And that's a standard you can let go. Or I really wanted somebody tall and this guy's short. Well, you know what? I don't care. Or I wanted somebody this age and he's this age. Those things you can let go of, or things that are really important to you in an ideal, maybe not that important to you in practicality. But there's some standards that you should never let go of. Like, I don't want to tolerate cheating. I don't want to tolerate abuse. I don't want to tolerate somebody who is a negative influence on my life. You should never lower those standards just because you want to be in a relationship. In the end of the day, it's not worth it. You'll never really be happy. The positive kind of mood or gain that you get is going to be so few and far between, and it's not going to be worth it. I used to put up with those types of relationships. No longer. I've done being single for now. I crave a simple, butterflies in the stomach, light and fluffy type of relationship. You know what? Can't we all use a simple butterflies in the stomach, light, fluffy relationship? I think we can all use that. For sure. Let's make that wish for everybody now. We all get that like light, happy, fun relationship. Abby G says hi. Welcome, Abby G. Abby G says, I'm from Asia. Oh, Abby G from Asia. Welcome, welcome. Pawn Sood says, hey. Welcome to the stream, you guys. All right, so let's do another giveaway. So let me tell you guys the rules of the giveaway before we do it, because we have some new people here. I'm going to give away 10-minute psychic reading. You have to be from the United States. I'm so sorry to everybody who's not from the United States. You have to be 18 years old or older, and you have to subscribe to this channel. And if you do all those things, you can win 10-minute free psychic reading from me. So let's get started. Let's get ready to rumble. Let me get, you know what, let's do another tarot card. Why not? These are always fun. All right, so let me get my tarot cards. And then while I'm waiting for you guys to come in with the correct answer, we'll use this one. Okay, I have it. So I have a tarot card right here. Whoever is correct in predicting what tarot card this is, you will win a 10-minute free psychic reading from me. You can answer as many times as you want to, but you have to answer only one answer per comment. Anybody who answers more than that will be disqualified. So them's the rules. Everything else is listed below in the description box. So whoever tells me first who this is going to win 10 minutes. So far, Alia won, and then somebody else won, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what their name is. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to pronounce it wrong. So let's get into the moon cards. Let me try to... My life is a mess here. Let me just organize my life real quick so I don't drop things, because that tends to happen. Also, what are you guys most looking forward to in the month of December? It doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas related. It could be anything related. But I'm just curious what you guys are looking forward to. What things are, that you are excited about. What things, I love Christmas drinks and things like that at Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. I love Christmassy, drinks, gingerbread and chestnut praline. I always look forward to those things, and I like Christmas lights as well. All right, let's get the moon cards out. Where did they go? I feel like how there's always in movies, there's I'm just gonna take this off because it's driving me nuts. In movies, and they always have their secret lair, and it's always a hot mess. I have so many different decks of cards in this area, and I'm trying to not get disorganized. All right. These are my beautiful moon cards. I absolutely love these, the Moonology moon cards. And we're going to do a nice reading using these. We're going to do we'll do a yes or no, pick a card with these. We can do something else with these if you guys want. If you have a certain idea of a pick a card that you guys would like to do with these moon cards, you can absolutely just comment and we'll make that happen. But for now, while we're waiting for these answers to come in, we're just going to do a simple yes or no, pick a card. I love doing yes or no's. They're so simple and easy. Here we go. Deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. Wow. So choose your deck, and we're going to get in with these yes or no pick a cards. All right, let's go. All right, so deck number 1, your card is Full Moon in Taurus. This is your card. So pretty. Your dreams need a more practical plan. So what I want to say with this card is it is a yes card. I feel like you are going to get what you want, but I feel like you need to think about maybe what changes you may need to make in order to make them happen. So think about what it is that you're doing on a regular basis to achieve your dreams, and think about where you can maybe make some fine tuning. So just for an example, say if I wanted to be in a relationship and I wanted to find love, and that was my dream, that was my goal, is finding a relationship, but I'm not doing anything to change my life. I'm not putting any effort into, anything. I'm just kind of living my life and I'm not even thinking about it. You might want to think about putting that into practical. So maybe starting to join some different virtual groups, or taking virtual classes, or maybe thinking about just even when you're going out, dressing a little bit better, dressing up a little bit, putting on some cologne or perfume, or doing things to make you feel better so that your light shines brighter. So just think about practical things you can do to improve your odds. Manifestation and being in a mindful state is definitely important, but you also have to kind of do that extra, what do they call it? Divine interaction, divine, I don't know what it's called, I can't remember. Okay, the next thing is for deck number 2, it's a no card, and it is the Void of Course Moon. and it's nothing will come of this situation. So whatever it is that you're asking, it's going to be a no, and I'm so sorry. But sometimes when we hear a no in life, it's because there's something better coming along that we just don't even know about. And again, deck number 3, I apologize. Uh I'm getting a no for you as well, and I think this is a time for grief and a time for letting go and a time for acceptance, and it's a time for healing. It's the balsamic, is it that right? Balsamic moon. Sorry, I thought I said balsamic. um these cards are very pretty, but yeah, what I'm getting with this card for you is that you've been holding on to energy that you need to kind of let go of. And sometimes it's important to be willing to release so that something better can come your way, if that makes sense. I'm just going to check the comments and see if anybody won this reading. And I'm also going to look at the card again because I forgot what it was. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right. Wow, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so trying to find where we once were. Sorry, guys. I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, so we have Robert saying, hi, Pawn, welcome. Asia, nice. Cool. Those are fun. We have JSIK87, new here. Hi there. Welcome to the stream. Cup. Oh, just so you guys know, it would definitely not be a minor arcana card. That's too hard for you guys. I wouldn't do that to you. Pawn Suit said liked and subscribed. Thank you so much, Pawn. That's awesome. Robert says, hi, Angelic. Welcome to all of us. Alia said, Sun, Priestess, Empress, King of Pentacles. No, just so you guys know, it would be a major arcana. It wouldn't be a minor arcana. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Fool. Robert says, yellow, red, the magician. Oh, interesting. Okay, no. The Fool, the Hangman, Empress, Justice, Devil, the Moon, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Lovers. Everybody, you guys are all on the Lovers. um, the Retreat. I don't know what that is. 9 of Swords. Okay, Abby G. I will forever support this channel. One of her vids saved my life when I had a bad reading by a psychic last month. Oh, that's so sweet. That's really, really sweet. Let me tell you guys, we're going to talk about that in a second. 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Okay, guys, just know it's not going to be a minor arcana card because there's too many of them and that's too hard. It's going to be a major arcana. So think about, it's never going to be like a pentacles, a sword, a cup. It's not going to be any of those. It's going to be something like, it's not this, but I'm just giving you guys examples. The Magician, the Hangman, the Empress. It's going to be like that kind of, those kind of cards. Let's first of all, Abby, thank you for that sweet comment. I really appreciate that. I feel like a lot of times I have clients that come to me who've been terrified by psychics who tell them horrible things. In every life, some rain must fall. And so I myself had to give people bad news. Either they weren't going to get back together with their ex, or they weren't going to get with somebody they wanted to, or they weren't going to get a job they wanted. Things happen in life and you do have to give bad news, but you have to be responsible in the way that you deliver bad news, and you have to do it in a way that is going to be positive, or in a way that is going to be easily kind of accepted or understood. You can't just be like a jerk about it. And I've had a lot of people come to me and say that psychics were jerks to them. And another thing that psychics do that really bothers me a lot is that they will scare the hell out of you. They will try to scare the hell out of you because they're trying to get something out of you. So they'll say things like, there's a curse on you, and there's a curse on your family, and somebody's doing black magic and they're doing all this stuff against you, and that your life is going to go in the toilet and things are going to be terrible and you're never going to have happiness, and you have to let them remove the curse from you, and give them all this money to take care of it and get special ingredients. And I've heard this so many times, light candles and things. And I think candle magic can be cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I'm going to tell you guys some things to remember right now. Anybody who does any kind of spell on you is not going to matter or not going to have any effect on you if you don't believe in it. If you're just like, whatever, I don't care, it's not going to affect you. It's a power of suggestion. Most of the time when a psychic says somebody put a spell on you, they didn't. The psychic is just trying to get your money so that they can remove a spell that doesn't exist just to get your money. It's a scam. It's just a scam. Just being honest with you guys. If somebody does actually go through the trouble of putting a spell on you for whatever reason, that spell is not going to do anything to you if you don't give in to the power of it. If you're just like, whatever, do your thing, do your worst, I don't care, and you really don't care, it's not going to affect you. So don't even stress or worry about those type of things. And if you do want to do any kind of cleansings, or if you do want to do any kind of like candle magic or anything like that, anything that you do yourself is going to be way more powerful than anything that I do for you or any other person does for you. So always remember that. If there's a cleansing to be done, if there's a cord cutting to be done, if there's a spell that you want to cast, do it yourself. Learn how to do it yourself. I would strongly disagree from messing with anything dark or, anything that is negative. I would definitely say don't ever do anything that's going to cause bad karma, like doing a spell to break people up or doing a spell, for revenge. Do stuff that's positive in your life, like a spell to bring in, fortune or happiness or love, or spell to cleanse you and let go of the negativity. Those kind of things are worth it, but don't do that other stuff. Anyway, I'm just going to get down off my high horse. I've had so many clients that come to me literally in tears because psychics either hurt them, scared the hell out of them. And it's really, I feel so bad because, we're here to help make your lives better and to help improve your lives. And, we're not here to cause harm, and, keep that in mind. Okay, so we have a wiener. That is Ashley Temperance. You are correct. You won the 10 minutes. So Ashley, and anybody who won tonight, just get in contact with me right over here. You can get in contact with me through Instagram or through Facebook. I will arrange your reading for you. So Ashley, you won. Robert also got it. He's a Temperance as well. You did good. Yeah, curse removal. It's a big one. Special anointing paid $250. Wow, that is a deal. $250, that is a deal, because I've had people say that they were charged like $15,000. $15,000 to, $8,000, $15,000. Spells should be for general good. I agree with you. Spells should definitely be for general good. I think that you never want to do stuff that causes harm. And we all get caught up in that. We're all guilty of it. Where we're mad at somebody for whatever reason, and we're just like, I just want to see them suffer. It's human. It's natural. We have those, inclinations. But, you got to remember that it's not your job to create karma. It's not your job to punish people. That's for the universe to do. What goes around comes around. And people who do bad get bad. People who do good get good. And that doesn't mean that there's not going to be some rain in your life that happens sometimes. But, at the end of the day, you will get good if you do good. And good things will come your way. And you'll see little happy miracles. There's a caveat to that, is that you have to believe that good things are going to come your way. You have to have that belief system, and that things are going to work out, that things are going to go your way. And one tip that I can give you guys that I use in my life and that has served me well is whenever I need to do something important, I take a moment and I sit and I just think about how I want it to go. So whatever it is, if I need to call somebody and have a conversation that I might be a little nervous about, or if I need to, I don't know, I haven't written a paper since school. It's been a long time. But say if I'm turning in paperwork or something, I sit and I just center myself and I think, okay, I'm going to make this phone call. I'm going to talk to this person. I really want them to be in a good mood. I want them to be really, really positive, really helpful. I want to have a good connection with them. I want us to get along with each other. I want them to really want to help me. I really want this to go smoothly. I want da 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 to happen. And like, I'll take that time and focus in on that energy to kind of pull things in a good direction. And I think that getting mindful about your life can really help you. So if you think to yourself on your way to work and you're in your car and you're like jamming away and stuff, just think, I'm going to have a really good work day. I want everything to go smoothly. I want everybody to do their job. I want to be able to have really good interactions with this person and that person. I would like the, clients I deal with to be good and happy and in a good mood. I really want to have good experiences. I want my boss to say this or that to me. Just get into the habit of doing that. And you'll notice that, it may not happen instantaneously, but over time, you'll notice that those things improve and get better. And you'll start to feel more comfortable and more at ease. So that's a really good thing. Does anybody have any questions about psychics in general or how to avoid getting scammed or anything like that? Because I'll tell you some things. Congrats to Ashley. Diana says positive thinking. Positive thinking goes a long way, man. A long way. If you believe that you can do something, you will get it done. You just have to have that belief system. You have to just really, really believe it, and it will help you through. It may not be easy. I've definitely been in situations where I've had struggles and, I've cried or I've been angry or upset. But as soon as I said to myself, like, you know what? Screw this. I'm not giving into this negativity. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to figure this out. Whatever I need to do, I'm going to make it happen. And like things would turn around. But you just have to have that clarity in that moment in that time. But, as far as psychics, like I'm a psychic. I've been a psychic for 20 years. I love my job. I love helping people. But, there are good, decent, genuine psychics out there who really just want to help people and just want to, do a good job and make money doing something that they're naturally gifted in. But there are a lot of people out there who are psychic. Some of them are actually psychic and some of them are just psychic. And they look to take advantage. They look to cause harm and they look to manipulate. And you guys have to be very mindful of that. So other than trying to scare the hell out of you with curses, another thing that psychics do is they manipulate you. They try to make you feel like you are the most important person in the world. And they say things to you like, oh, I'm so happy that you called me today. I was so down in the dumps, and then hearing from you just really made me happy. And I just really, I love to hear from you. Oh, call me more. Call me tomorrow. Oh, call me every day. And it's like they prey upon people who they know they can get away with things. So like, they're not going to say that to somebody who has a lot of confidence and a lot of self-esteem, because that person's going to be like, I'm not calling you, bitch, you call me. I'm not paying to make you feel good. But somebody who is very lonely or sad or, really needing to feel wanted, which, we all need to feel wanted. We all need to feel valuable to somebody and wanted, and we all need to have that feeling, and sometimes we don't. And so for this person to manipulate that, know that you're not feeling that, and then try to manipulate it by saying like, oh, I need you to call me. I feel so happy when you call me. Oh, I love talking to you. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do tell my clients that I love talking to them, because there's some that I do love talking to, but I never tell people to call me. Like I might go, oh, I'm so glad you called. I like talking to you. But I never say, oh, call me every day. Make sure you call me tomorrow. I need you to call me. Because that's just crazy. Call me when you need something. And most of the time, I'm telling my clients not to call me because they're calling me more than they should. Another way that psychics try to manipulate you is by pretending to be in love with you. That is a big one, and that happens a lot. What I've seen in my experience is it's mostly male psychics doing it to women. But, it can go the other way around. I'm going to be the first to admit to you guys, I do flirt with some of my clients because I like them or I'm attracted to them and I'm a naturally flirty person. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you like that, oh, I would never flirt with a client. I do flirt with clients, but I never lead them on. And this is a difference. These people lead them on. They make them feel like they're going to have this big relationship. They're going to run away together. They're going to do this and that. And they're just bilking money out of them. And so it's kind of like those scams that people get into, those online dating scams where somebody will say like, oh, I'm trapped in this country and I need you to send me money. My sister got in a car accident and now I need an operation, and these big elaborate schemes. Think about like that kind of energy, and psychics do that. They've been doing that for years. So I'm not trying to turn you off to psychics or make you scared of psychics. I'm just trying to tell you, like, be mindful of the situation because I want you guys to have the best experience and the best reading. And I want you to feel completely, confident and knowledgeable so that if you feel like somebody's making any of these kind of cons on you, that you can just address it and go, you know what? I know this con. I'm hanging up now. So just, I'm trying to help you guys. So, let me see. I'm trying to get to where you guys, okay. Been there with being bamboozled by a reader. She wanted a lot of money for removal, and you were scared. They scare the hell out of you. They're not just like, oh, you should totally do this thing. It'd probably be good for you. They're like, if you don't do this, your life is gonna be horrible and it's gonna be terrible and it's never gonna get better and you need me to do this. And they scare the hell out of you. It's terrible. So, Addison said around the time last year, yeah, be careful, guys, be mindful. Robert Brana said, Glenn, you are doing better. Addison, I love when you guys are taking care of each other. Ashley, winter nice. Addison, yay, Ashley. Abby G, congrats. Did I say Allison? I'm sorry. I'm Addison. Oh, yeah, Addison. Okay. Yay, Ashley. Abby G, congrats. Dana, positive thinking. Okay. Thank you, Robert. She scared me, and I did put her a lot. I did pat her a lot before. I'll pay her a lot before. Yeah, $1,500. That's a very common amount. It could be 1,500, 15,000. I've heard 8,000. I let her place of business so quickly. Yeah, definitely. Never look back because that's a bad situation. Abby G, did you guys buy stuff from that psychic? So scary. Yeah. They're always gonna try to. They're always gonna try to sell you something, a magical something or other, a talisman, a candle, whatever. And another thing they love to say is, "Oh, I did this work for you, but it didn't work. This magic that they have on you is stronger than I thought, and I need to get these special ingredients from wherever. They're gonna say." I need to get these special ingredients and they're very expensive. So I need more money from you, but this will take care of it. And it's always like, oh, it's stronger than I thought. So that is that. Addison said, Abby, yes, I bought incense and candles. And buying stuff on your own. I'll talk to you guys about candle magic in 1 second. I just want to read these comments, but I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I know about it. Sad that people pray. They do. They prey upon the weak, and that's the saddest. These people do not care. If you are dead broke, you have no money to eat, they don't care. They will take your last dime because they just are heartless. It's terrible. If a psychic asks for your birthday, it's usually a very generic reading, more about astrology than reading. I do agree with that. For me, I don't ask for birthdays. I ask for first names. That's what I like. I like a first name. So if you're calling me and you want to know about your boyfriend, I'm going to say, what's his first name? Don't give me his last name or his middle name. That's too much information. Too much. Too much. I don't ask for birthdays. Some people want to give them, I usually say, no, I don't need that. But everybody tunes in differently. I think that when you do hear somebody's birthday, if you know anything about astrology, yeah, I think you're going to be subconsciously kind of going to be subconsciously influenced by that. So if you know somebody is a Pisces, you're going to be like, oh, this person's emotional. And if you know somebody is an Aries, you're going to be like, wow, this person is probably short-tempered. So I think that there is truth to that. I think subconsciously we are going to be affected by that in the reading. So I don't like to ask for birthdays. Calling too many psychics in a short period of time. Oh, that is definitely not a thing to do, you guys. Please don't do that. It will convolute your energy. Yeah, I'm glad she ran too, Robert. I'm so glad she ran. So let's talk about candle magic real quick. If you want to do candle magic, if you want to have a swing at it, the best thing to do is get birthday candles, because the thing about candle magic is you're supposed to burn the candle down 100%. And so that's like you're supposed to try to do 100% and let it burn continuously. So if you get yourself like a big ass candle from Bath and Body Works, like you're going to be burning that stuff for days. That is going to be, you better love the smell that you got because you're going to be having it going for days. But if you get a birthday candle, they usually burn down within like a few minutes, and you can still have the same effect without having the commitment. So you can use colors. Now, there's certain colors that are synonymous with certain things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use that color. You can use whatever color you want to, whatever color you feel drawn to do. So obviously white is for cleansing, and black is for protection, and red is for love, and yellow and green are for money. Purple is for, psychic intuition. Those are like the standard colors, but you could do whatever you want. Don't stress about the color if you don't want to. You can, if you are very skilled, you can carve little symbols or little like names and things into the candles if you're able to. I know birthday candles are kind of tiny, but you want to have a whack at it, you can. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But just light a birthday candle with the intention. When you are lighting the candle, as you're striking the match or flicking the lighter, you want to say, this, candle is being lit for da da da. And this is going to be something that I'm bringing into my life. And as the candle burns, the energy is going to build. And when the candle dissipates, this energy will be where it needs to be, and whatever you want to say. I'm giving you generalized things, but you can make up whatever words you want to. But the whole thing is you focus your candle on one specific thing and you let it burn, and then when it burns out, the the ritual has been completed. And so that's how you do it. And you can burn more than one candle at a time. You can have a couple of different candles if you want to, but they're definitely positive. Just remember, play around with it, have fun with it. It's not something that I want you to 100% like feel like you have to do, but if you want to do it for fun, try it. And I would encourage you to do it for something that is more light and airy. Like, don't do your first candle thing on like some major thing. Do things in a light way to kind of get yourself used to the energy and how to do it, and then you can kind of ramp yourself up from there. But it can be a fun thing to do symbolically. There's also things that you can do with water. I'm just reading your comments. Sage is really good for cleansing, for sure. I like using specific colors just cause tend to relate to, yeah. So use the colors that you feel the best connection to. There is something that you can do with water. I've learned it 2 different ways, and it's similar to candles. It's just with water. You take water, you put it in a glass or whatever, and I'm trying to remember how to do it now. I have to research that. It's like you take the water, you put it in a glass, and then you move it to another glass, and then you drink the water. But I cannot remember. I think the first glass that you fill up is like what you have right now, and the second glass is like what you want, and then you drink that glass. But let me do some research on that because I don't want to give you guys misinformation. I've heard of the water method, but I never really did it myself. It was just one of those offshot things that I heard from in a video. So let's give away. So far we have Alia won the first one. The other person won the second one. Ashley won the third one. Let's do another giveaway reading. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's get a stone. All right, guys. I have a stone. Sorry. Trying to find a good one. All right. I have a stone in my hand. And sorry, guys. It didn't want to come out of the thing. I have a stone in my hand. And whoever tells me the correct color of this stone will win 10 minutes reading. So you don't have to tell me exactly the type of stone. Just tell me the color that the stone is. You have to be over 18. You have to be in the United States of America. You have to subscribe to this channel. And you can only comment one answer at a time. And go. See who's going to win. Let's do another pick a card reading. Let's do our chakra cards. I love these cards. They are definitely fun. I love the chakras. I have lots of different chakra meditations on my channel for anybody who cares. But these cards are the chakra oracle cards. I did do a video on them before. I can't remember what they're called because the actual box that they came in I threw out. It was too big and bulky, so I just have them in this little bag. Oh, let me ask you guys a question. How do you feel about tarot cards? Do you let other people touch your tarot cards? Like, are you cool with other people touching them, using them? Or do you like to keep your tarot cards, like, sacred? I like to keep my tarot cards sacred. I don't really like to let other people touch them. I do have one deck that I use for classes and stuff that, like, I will let other people touch that is just for classes. I don't use that for readings. But any deck that I use, like, for actual readings and stuff, I don't let other people touch. Let's see who's going to win that last reading. Okay, let's do something about career because we really haven't talked about job or career. Also, do I have lipstick on my teeth? Let me know because actually I can just check that myself. I just thought about it now. It's always the risk, guys, of wearing red lipstick. Oh, yes, I do. Lipstick checker, you failed. You failed at your job. That's all right. You weren't getting paid. All right, guys, this is going to be a career reading and what's going on with your career, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. So deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3. Wah, pick your poison. I'm going to start the reading and you guys continue to predict what stone I have while we do this reading. Okay, so deck number 1. I feel like there's going to be a lot of improvement in your life. I feel like you're going to be either changing careers, possibly getting a promotion, but I definitely feel like there's improvement. The first card that I'm getting is this beautiful miracle card, and this is ruled and governed by the solar plexus, which is all about your confidence in yourself and your confidence in your allowing yourself to pursue your passions, allowing yourself to say, hey, this is what I want and I deserve it. The next card is instinct. And this is about you maybe making a move to make this happen. This is about you maybe asking for that promotion or maybe looking for that better job. But things are going to start coming together for you. And I feel like you got to get yourself ready because it's going to happen sooner than you think, probably in January. And this, again, this card is the heart chakra, and this is about growth and thinking about how this job is going to affect you and the things that you want to do with this improved money, this improved status, what things you can do to make the world a better place with the gifts that you're going to be given, because you're going to be given some great gifts. Deck number two. Deck number two, I don't feel you're really happy in your career. I feel that you're feeling just I almost get the sense that you're feeling robbed. I know that's a funny word to say when it comes to career, but I feel like you're feeling like you're robbed from opportunities or robbed from a chance to do something more. And I just feel like, this sense of disappointment. I feel like you're just kind of going through the motions. And this card right here, this facade, this is, again, the solar plexus. And I feel like you have desires and dreams, but you don't feel like you have the right to pursue what you want. And that's something that you got to address and change because, we all have the right to pursue our dreams, but you're holding yourself back. Like you feel you don't deserve it or that that you don't deserve it, basically, is what I'm getting at. Second thing is grief. This is actually a green card, but it looks purple because of the green screen. This is ruled by the heart chakra, and this is about you're living with a lot of sadness in your heart and you're living with a lot of anger and disappointment, and you got to be willing to let go and release that. You're putting yourself in an invisible prison and you're cutting yourself off from possibilities. And this card right here, this is the impasse, and this is ruled by the sacral chakra, which is all about passion and finding your passion. And maybe you're doing this job that you don't like because you are too afraid to acknowledge what you really want to do, or that you haven't even tried to find what you really want to do. And so this is, your time to think about that and give yourself permission to daydream a little and figure out where you want to go, because where you are now is stable but it's stagnant and you're not happy. All right, deck number three, let's get you sorted out with your career. Deck number three, I feel like you have figured out where you want to be and what you want to do. And I feel like it's maybe very different from where you are right now, but I think you at least have direction. Yay! So, deck number three, this enlightenment card, this is again ruled by our solar plexus. You have decided what you want, you have the energy and the passion. Now you're just trying to figure out how to make it all come together. And that's okay. You can do this. This next card is all about our third eye chakra, which is right here. This faith card, and this is about kind of being willing to do the due diligence to figure out how to make what you want come true and how to, pull yourself through and make it happen. And I'm going to be honest, sometimes there's certain careers that you have to just be willing to throw yourself into. There's not a lot of ways to prepare. You just have to do it. And I think this is one of those situations. You have to just do it. You have to just kind of be willing to take that chance and, learn as you go, so to speak. And then the third card is this insecurity, this root chakra. This is all about your basic needs, your right to be here on this earth, and your, ability to kind of feel like you deserve to be here. And I feel like that card to me represents a little bit of imposter syndrome. So it's like, okay, I have this desire, I have this thing that I want to do, and I don't know how to do it. So I'm going to have to figure that out, but I'm going to try. And then you have this afterthought of like, but do I really? Can I do this? Is it possible for me to do this? Am I able to do this? Maybe I'm just fooling myself. And that's called imposter syndrome. We all get it. And just know that it's just fear and anxiety, but you are more than capable. So that is the career reading for you guys. I'm going to talk a little bit about how I started out as a psychic and talking about, kind of literally throwing myself into the situation in a second. But I just want to check the comments to see what's going on. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay, so we have some people, she's, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back to where the beginning is. See, okay. Okay, so we're going to go and read, see if anybody got the color so far. Nobody has won it yet. Okay, then Alchek says she likes to keep them scarce, I guess that's sacred, scarce. I don't know what word you're trying to say there. And Diana, to get you a deck of cards. I think you'd have fun with that. Sacred, there you go. I never come across anybody who wants to touch mine, says Ashley. That is kind of funny now that I mention it. Like somebody that's just like, let me touch your cards. But sometimes people do touch them without realizing it. Like if you're doing somebody's reading and they'll be like, oh, wow, that's a weird card. But yeah, try not to smack their hand away. It's not good to let other people's energy be on your cards. Halloran says, don't own a deck, but uh, would like to get a Celtic inspired deck. There are decks like that. There are decks. I did have lipstick. Sorry. At least you guys couldn't see it. That makes me feel a little bit better. If I win a new subscriber, we'll have it. Cool. Thank you, Diana. That's really sweet of you. Karen Martin says hello, or she says one. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the stream. All right. So we do have a winner. Let me just find that person who won. It is Addison 511. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, guys, my voice is going. Addison said the color green, and Addison, you are correct, girl. You are correct. This is green. I don't know if you guys can tell because of the green screen, but it is a very deep jade green. So you are correct. You are the winner. Congratulations. And so glad that you won. So just all you need to do is get in contact with me via Instagram or Facebook, and we'll arrange your 10-minute free reading. Sorry, somebody is looking for the stream, so I'm just going to send it to her real quick. We're not going to be on that much longer, but we have the last few minutes. So if there's any pick a cards that you guys would like me to do that we haven't done yet, then definitely comment them now. But when I first became a psychic, I started to read cards when I was 16, and I would not consider myself a psychic at that point. I read cards. I didn't really know what the heck I was doing. It was just for fun. I did it for my friends and stuff. I knew now looking back that I did have psychic gifts, but I didn't know they were psychic gifts at that point. I just thought like, whatever. I didn't think about it. But when I decided to become a professional psychic, I was in my 20s, and I had no idea what I was in for, you guys. I was used to reading for friends and family and doing readings for them, and I did not even know if I could read for strangers because I never had before. So when I first thought about becoming a psychic, the first thing that I did was, back in the day, I'm going to totally date myself. But back in the day, they used to have these party chats, these places that you can call. And it's funny because the girls could call for free, but the guys had to pay. But it was like totally a dating thing where you could call and talk to people and chat. And you could either chat one-on-one or you could go into rooms, okay? And the rooms, there'd be like a bunch of people chatting with each other, like a party line. That's what it was called. So they don't have that anymore that I know of. But I called those places and I would leave messages, because you could leave a message to do one-on-one or you can just join the room. So I'd leave a message and just say like, hey, I'm trying to become a psychic. I need people to practice on. Like anybody who wants a reading, just come at me. And I would go into the rooms and I'd be like, hey, who wants a psychic reading? I'll do a psychic reading. So those are some of the first people that I read and practiced on. And, I built up my strength and I felt comfortable that way. But like, being able to be a psychic reader and being able to accurately read for people is the least of my worries on an average day. Like that is so not what I worry about, because that's something I know that I'm pretty good at, and I can accurately read people. But the thing that I didn't know going into this, that I had to learn on the job, is how to deal with different personalities, different types of people, different people from different places, different cultures. There's so many differences in the way people see things, view things, and you have to be willing to learn and accommodate for all that. What works for one culture would not work for another culture, and you have to be willing to adapt to that. You have to be willing to learn how to deal with different personalities. You have to learn to speak different people's kind of language to be able to communicate with them. Not literal language like Spanish and French, but like there's a million different ways to say no. And you have to learn how to say no to that person. So not only was I trying to read the person that I'm reading, like, so they asked me a question. Say if they're asking me like, is my boyfriend going to come back to me? I was read, is their boyfriend going to come back? So I'm reading their boyfriend. Then I'm reading them to figure out how to tell them the answer that I'm getting from their boyfriend. So I'm kind of reading two people at the same time to figure out how to correctly communicate. And then just dealing with the onslaught of humanity of so many different people in so many different situations. And you have to just kind of throw yourself into it. There's no way you can really prepare for the things that you're going to hear. And I'm sure that, not that I'm comparing myself to doctors at all, because doctors are amazing and they go through school and they work hard. But like when you're a doctor, you can go and you can learn books and you can learn anatomy and you can learn things, but you're not going to really, really get a taste of it until you're actually in the trenches dealing with people and their bodies and their situations and their temperament. And until you're in that situation, you have to kind of learn on the go. And being a psychic is very similar to that. You have to like throw yourself in the water and sink or swim, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So if any of you are thinking about becoming a psychic, that is what I can say to you. You have to learn to be like diplomatic, you have to learn to be, understanding, and you have to really be willing to be accepting and loving and do all these things. So I take my job very seriously in that respect. So Addison won the last giveaway. Maria is here. She said, hello, everybody. Hi, beautiful people. Everybody's congratulating Addison, which is awesome. Hello, Maria. Listen, can you add it to the other 20 from the last time? Yeah, I can do that. If not, I understand. Did follow you on Instagram. Yes, that was the right thing to do. And subscribe to this channel. And follow me on Instagram. That's great. And then Addison, just contact me on Instagram whenever you want to use your reading. Maria, I just passed by and saw live. Hey Maria, welcome to the stream for the first time. My name is Jennifer. We do this every Sunday and Wednesday. Thank you everyone. So excited. I'm new here and I don't know about what card to pick. Okay. That's okay. We'll work it out. And then we have Suggs Light. Hello. And Suggs Light said card 4. I don't know what that means. Me too, Maria. I'm a subscriber, watch videos, but this first time join the live. Oh, cool. You guys are so awesome. I love having so many new people here. So let's do one last pick a card just for the fun of it. Let's do what you need to know. Let's do this. So excited. Let's do what tomorrow is going to be like and what you need to know going into tomorrow. It's Monday. Some of us are going to work. Some of us are going to school. Some of us don't work on Monday and you have the day off. So we're going to use our Moonology cards. And let's do, just because they're the ones in front of me and I'm being super lazy. Let's do what your day is going to be like tomorrow and like basically what you need to know, keep in mind going into tomorrow. So let's get our cards up. Three, two. Okay, so when you're doing a pick a card reading, I'm going to teach you guys how to do it properly. For those of you who have trouble, and sometimes I have trouble when I do pick a cards, when I watch other people's videos, and it's like, oh, is it 1? Is it 2? Which one should I go for? So here are the cards. This is deck number 1. This is deck number 2. And this is deck number 3. What I want you guys to do is just take a moment, center yourself. Put your hand on your heart. Take a breath. Just take a deep breath in and let it out. Just get yourself relaxed. Close your eyes for a second. Think about your day. Think about tomorrow. Think about any questions or insights that you may want to know about tomorrow. Just get that in your mind. Just relax. And when you're ready, open your eyes and go for the first card that draws your eye. Whatever it is, don't second guess yourself. Go for the first one that you feel. Deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. Okay? Now I'm going to read the decks. All right, guys. Deck number 1, what you need to know about tomorrow. Ooh. Oh, wow. This is cool. I'm excited. Deck number 1. First card that I get is the new moon in Gemini, and its communication is key. So be willing to open your mouth. Be willing to communicate and talk about what you want, what you need. Advocate for yourself, but do it with, kindness. Do it with respect, but definitely be ready to communicate to get what you need tomorrow. Meditation and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So you are going to communicate your needs tomorrow, but make sure that before you communicate, you think about what you really want, what's really important to you. Don't do it off the cuff. Don't just be like willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? And part 3 for you tomorrow is prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So this is a really, really pretty card. Basically, what that's saying is that whatever you're trying to achieve tomorrow is going to be successful. Whether that means closing a deal, getting sales, whether it means getting a raise, whether it just means making some good money, good sales, whatever it is, prosperity lies ahead. All right, guys, deck number 2. Let's see what is in it for you. The first thing is it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So maybe you're not... Maybe you're having a hard time. Sorry, my hair is like driving me crazy. I just don't like it. Maybe you're having a hard time at work. Maybe there's somebody that you don't get along with. And we all have that person in the office that we're just like, just don't like them. And it's normal. When you're working with people, you don't choose who you're working with, and people get on your nerves. I used to work this one place, and this girl would work there, and she was the worst employee because she never did anything. And whenever anybody had a shift with her, we'd all be like, damn it. Because we knew that, like, we'd be doing everything by ourselves. So we didn't like her for that reason. And so you may have somebody like that you work with. And just know that it's okay. It's normal, But, try to let go of that. Try not to go into work with, like, that negativity and hostility. A personal issue reaches resolution. So whatever you're dealing with tomorrow, expect that things are going to get resolved. And maybe it has to do with this other person. Maybe it has to do with something that you left behind on Friday or the last time you were at work, something that wasn't completed. But just know that it's all going to work out. And then again, it's funny, you've had 2 cards with releasing. You got to release this negative energy. And this is, what do you need to release? And it's the waning moon. And the waning moon is all about releasing. So think about what else you need to let go of. What kind of negativity are you holding on to that is keeping you in traction and holding you back? Okay. Deck number 3. Let's see what's up for you. Okay, first card I have for you is show the world the real you. You're going to get a great opportunity tomorrow to just, show your talents, show your skills, and take that opportunity. It may be that you're going to get called on in class. It may be that you're going to be asked to volunteer for something. But you know what? Say yes. You're called to say yes tomorrow. The next thing, maybe you're going to be asked to work extra hours or whatever. Just say yes. Work through your fears. Again, when you're getting called on, you're going to want to say no, but say yes, because some good things are going to happen. This is, again, the new moon in Scorpio. And the last thing is, don't let your past hold you back. And it's the South Node. That's what this card looks like. So basically, what I'm getting for you is, tomorrow needs to be a day of yes for you. You need to be willing to be more open, say yes, try new things. You'll not be sad that you did, and you'll be very happy that you made that choice and that decision. You guys are so cool. You're making all these great comments. I'm going to read everything and see what you guys have for me. Ooh, that's really pretty, those emojis, whatever they are. Maria, you guys are just really killing the game. Diana, thank you, Jennifer, for reading my comments. No problem. Those emojis are really, really pretty. Whatever those are, those like gray. I don't know what they are. They're really cool. Diana says she chose 3. So Diana, it is going to be a day of where I take you through a simulated dream sequence. And this is something new that I don't know if I made it up or not. If I did, that's awesome. And if I didn't, well, I guess I didn't, but I don't want to take credit for something that I didn't do. But that's going to be a really fun, interesting meditation. And then we're going to talk about the meditation afterwards. We're going to be doing more giveaways. We're going to be doing more pick a cards. So, get excited, get pumped. We're going to be meeting midweek to see how your week is going and how the rest of the week will go. And so I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. If you guys were not taking part in these live streams, they would be boring as heck and they would not be worth doing. You guys make these as fun and awesome and entertaining as they are. So just thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for participating. Anybody who won giveaways, get in contact with me to arrange your time, and we'll get everything sorted. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I will see you all on Wednesday. Take care, guys.